Hi everyone, Dr. Demetrios, Kydonieus, chiropractic nutritionist. I'm here with Michael, one of my patients that I do house calls for. Mike has cerebral palsy, condition that is from birth there, so he has kind of been in this wheelchair and had difficulties a lot most of his life, but he is one of the most optimistic and upbeat guys that I have ever met. He never lets anything keep him down. He's a competitor in the Special Olympics, just got back last weekend, winning another silver medal. He has a bronze medal from last year, and he has a wall full of gold and silver medals from the previous years. Mike's been an avid competitor, and he works really hard to take care of himself. And as you can see, you know, he's in pretty good physical shape here. He's nice, fit, and trim. You eat a lot of vegetables, right, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, and of course Mike is taking our Life Pack vitamins. He was impressed to see his score. Tell us, Mike, your score started out low, and then it went high, and then it went low, and then it went back to high again, right?
Yes.
So you've been doing really good taking your vitamins?
Yes.
You've been feeling good?
Yes.
All right. Now tell me, so now also chiropractic. We've been doing a lot of adjusting for many months now. And when I first met you, why don't you tell the folks out there how you were when I first met you?
I couldn't even stand up. I had so much difficulty. I thought I was going to fall and slip. But with all that hard work, I took a lot of steps, and I took it slow, and I did some stretching on the bedpost. And as you can see, I don't crawl around anymore. I broke that habit.
Good man.
And I've been eating the vegetables, and I've been getting more energy, and I don't buy those TV dinners anymore. They're out of my system.
Very good. So basically I've been able to give you, a lot of tips on healthier eating and a healthier lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay, so we've been doing chiropractic adjustments. Started out twice a week, and now we're down to just twice a month because your back is much better. Your ability to get back and forth out of the wheelchair is improved. And you used to have trouble dragging your feet, and you'd get some sores because of the weakness in your legs. But now when you have to walk to the bathroom or off your bed to the dresser, you don't drag your feet anymore, do you?
No.
What does that? So what does that mean to you to be able to lift your legs and walk?
Well, I would take my hand to the wall and hold on to the door and put in a lot of steps. Because before, I used to drag those feet a lot. And if I would have known about the chiropractic back then, I could have gotten some better care and better help.
Right, so you wish that you had started chiropractic sooner in life.
Yes.
Because now, if I'm honest, you are 48, 49?
I'll be 48 in August.
48 in August. Well, I'm 50. We're essentially the same age.
Yes.
So you kind of had wished that maybe someone had talked about chiropractic for children
Yes.
with CP or cerebral palsy.
Yes.
So that, who knows where you might be now, like 30 years later, right?
Yes.
So if you could tell the folks out there, what would you tell the folks that might have children with cerebral palsy about chiropractic?
Don't give up. Don't let your disability control you. Always check about chiropractic. They will work with you on your payments. And always take your vitamins. Don't eat any junk food.
There you go. So chiropractic, good nutrition. The sooner you start, even for young children,
the better you feel.
The better you feel, the better it would work, right? Because you've made amazing strides, improvements, and we're doing really good things with you still. We increased your exercises a little bit, right?
Yes.
So we're kind of doing almost like that physical therapy exercise, as well as the chiropractic adjustments. And then when you get adjusted, I kind of brought my adjuster with me, at least one of them, to kind of show the people out there. We use this little instrument called an activator, little spring-loaded piston. You can't really see much on the camera, I apologize, but this little spring pushes the bones back in place with speed instead of muscle, so that you barely feel a thing. Aside from it kind of like touching the skin, you don't feel anything. Like if I was going to adjust Mike, I might have it here, and it would make a pop. You know, we'll have him in the right position to adjust him in a few moments after the video here. But again, so for the moms that are nervous about their children, thinking that they're fragile because of their cerebral palsy or their developmental issues, the activator or the electric version of this, which is just kind of a big handheld gun-looking thing, same thing, little rubber tip, and it just pulses or taps the bones back in place with speed so fast that you can't really feel it, aside from the initial touch. Like say, I adjust newborn babies. I've adjusted literally 4-day-olds, 1-month-olds, to 100-year-old grandmas with osteoporosis, which means weak bones or fragile bones. So Mike here is a tough guy. We could do manual adjusting with Mike, and we do that a little bit sometimes, kind of back here, to again make sure that the brain can send the messages down the spine, out the nerves to his body, so that his brain can tell his body how to be the best body it can be, so that there's no nerve interference. So Mike, anything else you'd like to look out there and tell the folks that might be watching this?
I feel like this was the positive step in the right direction. And I just feel like this has been the most amazing experience. Because without your help, I would have been very stiff. I would have given up.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate your confidence in me and chiropractic, and I look forward to working with you for many, many years, and just keeping those subluxations, those pinched nerves, out of the way, so that your mind, your brain can send the messages to your body to keep your body in shape and make it the best body it can be, no matter what obstacles we encounter throughout the way, whether they are at birth or whether they come from an accident, or if you're older and they come from a stroke. Chiropractic can help. It is not a cure for anything. The body cures itself. Chiropractic just relieves the nerve interference so that the body can communicate with the innate intelligence, the controlling power, the subconscious mind that makes everything work automatically. And that's the beauty of chiropractic, is it lets the body be the best body it can be, no matter what shape you're in, whether you're an Olympic decathlon medalist, or you are a Special Olympic medalist, or just an average person being home and doing what you do. Chiropractic, and of course, as Mike has mentioned, good nutrition are really important. So Mike, now we're gonna show this to people in my office, might even put it on a TV commercial, or even on the internet on something called YouTube, so folks can just see it and get inspired by your improvement with chiropractic. Is that okay with you?
I don't have a computer.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind if we show it on a TV commercial to inspire people to get chiropractic care?
Yes.
So we can show it to them?
Yes.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. And I want to thank you. Okay?
You're welcome.
And again, congrats on your medal that he just won last weekend at the Special Olympics in Richmond, Virginia. And that was in bowling, correct?
Yes.
So awesome. So Mike is an Olympic medalist. How many people get to hang with Olympic medalists? I'm just such a lucky guy. So this is Dr. D, chiropractic nutritionist, signing off. And if you have any questions, just reach out. There should be information underneath you on the screen right now. And we look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, Mike. Mike, big stretch, big stretch. And relax it. Very good. Document for the records. Show me how you do it. Very good.
Like that.
Yep.
Alright, turn.
Turn.
And this will be number 2.
Yep, now lift your feet. That's it. There we go. We have a picture here of some of Michael's Special Olympic medals. He's been a competitor for most of his life, and a fierce competitor, and he's got a wall full of medals down here, as we can kind of see, gold, silvers, bronzes, and he's competed in a lot of different sports, like track and field, bowling, you name it. So Mike is definitely one of those guys that hangs on to the true meaning of life and the essence. And there's some news articles from when he was a young man and a boy, and his amazing competition. So let's all be like Mike and give it our best and make sure our body is talking to our brain.
I was also a swimmer too. Swimming.
And some of those are for swimming as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell me, what was the other things you did, Mike? What were the sports that you did?
When I was a young person, I started the Olympic career when I was 12. I used to do the softball throws and the track.
And what did you do in track?
The yard dashes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Whenever I would hear the whistle blow, I would just take off running, and I wouldn't fool around.
Awesome. So when you were younger, you could walk better.
I couldn't even walk, period.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
Then how did you do the dash?
I used to do this in my wheelchair.
Oh, the wheelchair dash.
Yeah.
I got you. Awesome. Very good event. And then you also swam. You were a competitive swimmer.
I did that many years later.
What was your favorite sport out of all the sports in the Olympics that you've done?
If I had to make a choice, I would choose track and field the best. But if I had to make another choice, I like bowling because it's more competitive. But if I don't win, at least I was brave in the attempt.
Exactly. But you're obviously looking at all these medals. I think you've got at least, about 12 or 15 medals on the wall here. And you've got all these ribbons. And like, here's a great photograph of you and another young man, kind of at some point. So who am I looking at in this photograph?
That's me and Johnny McWilliams. We did the row your own thing in Winchester.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So then, being a competitor, sports, being an active person, regardless of disability, is really important for you, correct?
Yes.
And then have you had a lot of young people come up and ask you questions or about what your accomplishments?
I just feel like I just want to accomplish more and stay active.
And be an example to people and kids, and that they can be the best they can be?
Yes.
Awesome. And do you think chiropractic would be important for any athlete, whether they're handicapped or not?
Yes.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Well, thanks, Mike. This is Dr. D signing off with our interview with Michael in Virginia, and he's just a great guy, and I'm privileged to have known him and be his friend and be his chiropractor. So I look forward to many years of being your chiropractor, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.